Alright, well, welcome to part 2 of building this infantry battalion or unit for Sludge. Started to cut a bunch of face guards or masks for my miniatures. I'm going to build heads for these guys using what I got on hand on my bench, which is styrene. So I'll start cutting more of these and start gluing them to their faces. All right, so I got a few of them glued up a little bit like, and sorry. So I got, I've got just gonna add some more masks to the bottom of these chins here. I'm just putting some glue here. To me, is cement. I think that made it worse. All right, let's just leave it like so. Not bad. The next one. Realize that oh damn, I put too much on. That's not good. That's not good. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to be as neat as I can, but try not to be too sloppy. I don't quite like the positioning of this one at all. That looks pretty good. All right, so got that one done. And just got a few more to go here. All right, so I got these guys all finished up, at least with the face mask part. Now, what I'm going to do, I decided not to cover the faces of any of the so-called commander guys because they're yelling, so I didn't want to cover that part up. I did the same thing with both guys that I made. But everybody else has masks. Now what I'm going to do is sculpt some dress. Sorry, my voice is still getting better. Sculpt some dressing over their heads and face mask. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. Yeah, I think by cutting the leg sort of guards down a little smaller, they look pretty good. I had them the same size as the face masks, and I thought they were just way too big. So I basically take one of those, cut them in half, and glue them to the legs. So I'm going to keep building these up, but yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. I know they looked a little weird because they're not painted, but trust me, it should be pretty neat. I hope. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to just start working on taking some regular tissue paper and sculpting it on the heads of my infantry using just some white glue and some water. Maybe a brush, possibly. I might need, so I put a little bit of water in there just to wet it. Come on, water. That's a lot. Okay. Too much water, but anyways. Maybe rip off a little piece of the tissue here. I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out, but we'll see. All right, so we want to try and put head covering on both sides. Okay, so maybe I'll do it this way. Sorry. Okay. I don't know. I kind of want. Still thinking about having the baldness kind of show through the top of the head here, and then just cover the sides, and then maybe have some kind of wrap around the around the top itself here. So let's see. Let's get a little bit less material and get it on the head on both sides. I want to also have some material coming down on their outfits. All right, let's just do it. Okay, let's get a little bit of milky water. I think I need a smaller brush. That's why we have you around. I mean, I want their face to show up as well, right? So let's see what we can, maybe I could do it a different way. All right, you know what? We're just gonna put it in. It'll look fine, maybe. Probably be a lot easier to use green stuff for this, but that's not what we do on this channel. We make things hard. No. Okay, so that's good so far. Maybe do the other side of that. So yeah, I used some plastic card to make the face mask. I wanted it to be a little different than just a regular material covering. So I'm hoping that as I sort of layer this on, will look good. Whoops. Supposed to be a little bit of glue, not much glue. Just water it down a bit there. Okay. And then we're going to take some more tissue. And let's see, what else can we do here? I mean, I like the idea of the ponytail hanging out the back, but you know what? I want it all covered. This rifle is sort of in the way, but what are you going to do, right? Okay, so we're going to get this guy going here. Is that too much? Maybe. Yeah, kind of cool. Okay, yeah. Cover the shoulder. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. Don't mind that. Yep. Okay, so that's pretty good on that side. Oh, well, this side's better. I want to do a little bit more, like a small piece. Yeah, small piece on this side right here. Let's get that in there. Just like that. Oh, darn it. That's better, I think. Okay. It's looking pretty good so far. I don't know, can be bold enough to do the top. Gonna take some of this. Ah, darn it. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be too thick if I do it that way. Okay, let's be more gentle. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna make that into. Ah, darn it. Cooperate here. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but maybe. Is that too thick? Maybe it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead, Mr. Rifle, move out of the way. There we go. Now we're talking. Cover up the hair a little bit there. Now let's get a little bit of just really diluted water and glue together. Yeah, who wants to use green stuff? This is way more fun. Maybe easier. I don't know. Depends on how you want to look at it. Where did his face go? Let's see if we can bring it back. Hello, buddy. Where are you? Yeah, looks all right. And I guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to paint that metal. Leave it. All right, so we're going to let this dry. Let's just show you what he'll look like in a little bit, and then we'll do the rest of them. All right, so this is how they look so far, but I'm not too sure if I really like this or not. So I may abandon this project, or at least doing it this way. I'm gonna try soaking them in water and start all over again. It's not too happy with that right now. I mean, it may look good with paint, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I like the way it looks. Maybe I'll keep the cape, but not the head covering. So I'm gonna mess around with it. Maybe I'll actually use the the proper hats, but instead of having them on this way, I'll turn them sideways so they look like kind of like ranger hats or something. I don't know. We'll see. took off all the glue, or all the tissue that I glued on the guys previously, and I've just gone ahead and glued on the standard hats. I turned them sideways to make them look a little bit more like safari type hats instead of the traditional I don't know, British infantry look that they're facing forward. Anyways, I'm gonna keep working on these. I just got finished off the commander of each group and the standard bearer, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off painting these until I get the other lot finished. And what I may do is go back and put like some burlap or something on these guys when they're done, because the masks look a little funny, so I want to maybe fill that in afterwards, but we'll see how it looks when it's done. Thanks. Alright, so I got these guys all done now officially. I'm going to actually move on to building some other figures or miniatures for the army, and leave these guys the way they are right now, because what I want to do is base them all together when I get the other groups built, and do all that at the same time, and then start doing all the primer and every other part of the final work that I want to do. So anyways, they look pretty good so far, but yeah, I'm gonna turn these face masks into like some kind of armored mask, and maybe put some kind of burlap or something on them afterwards. Just we'll see how that turns out. Right now it looks a little weird, but I'm gonna try and see what I can do to add maybe some more accessories from the medieval sprues, or the what's it called, Firelock Games, I think it is. But anyways, stay tuned for more of this Sludge Army build, and hopefully it turns out good. Cheers.